Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the next episode of The Wire. This is Season 5, Episode 5 of the final season titled React Quotes. So before we hop into anything, I do have a bone to pick with the show. Apparently, this season's only 10 episodes long. I was under the impression it was going to be like 12, 13, kind of like what we've been usually been having. But apparently not. Now, it just, on the one hand, we're going to finish the show quicker, but on the other hand, there's less episodes to really savor, you know what I mean? Especially with something that happened in the last episode. We're going to get into all that in just a moment, but man, we're really like closing in on the end here. This is actually kind of like an eye opener for me because I really thought we had an extra few episodes to play around with, but now this is the halfway mark of the season. So that kind of changes things a little bit for me because, like I said, big things happened in the last episode. So this is the halfway mark. I don't really know what else to say, but I do want to touch upon the plot a little bit because the last episode ended with Marlo taking out Prop Joe. Now that was something I didn't see coming. I mean, if I did, it would have been later on in the series. I didn't think it was going to be like right now. You know what I mean? But these are big moves. Marlo was like enticing someone to kind of like take out Joe, and he's been kind of like going around him and the co-op, kind of trying to get to the Greeks through Sergey, kind of get to the Connect because he doesn't want to work with the co-op. The co-op is basically it's like a weak coalition to him. It's basically a bunch of problems, a bunch of weak guys that can't hold their own weight. At least that's what I'm assuming that Marlo sees in the co-op. It's just a bunch of wasted potential, wasted space, and a lot of opportunities for people to kind of grow up in this, in this landscape, in this environment, once he kind of reshapes everything. Because there was a meeting in the co-op where he did kind of like throw out the opportunity for Slim Charles to kind of take charge, and Slim Charles was like, nah, I got loyalty. I'm fine right where I am. And even Slim Charles warned Prop Joe that you need to keep an eye on Marlo because he's up to something. Even I was like, dude, when you're like, when you hear comments coming from Marlo with like that, and he already has like a reputation of getting rid of problems, and you're starting to be a problem in Marlo's eyes, come on, dude, you got to be smarter than that. But I guess by the end of the day, Prop Joe didn't expect his nephew of all people to fucking betray him, and I'm sticking by my guns. Cheese betrayed Prop Joe. Cheese, like when I was like going back and editing some episodes, there was like always like these like glances Cheese like throws at Prop Joe. Whenever there's like a disagreement of sorts between Joe and Marlo, Cheese is always kind of like there's always like an insert of Cheese's reaction, kind of like upset or just kind of like pondering, thinking like obviously he's like considering his options. If Slim Charles isn't going to take the option, Cheese will. And what does Cheese got to do? All he got to do is give up his weak uncle. That's fucked, man. If you can't even trust family in this game, and that's kind of like what Avon or Weebay, one of those guys in prison when they were talking to, I think it was Weebay when he was talking to Colvin Bunny, talking about how like the game has changed. There's no respect anymore. Like family and all that's out the window. It's basically just the game has changed. It's just basically killing to kill, and you know Marlo is a problem. He's a psychopath. There's no honor, so. Cheese took that opportunity. I'm sticking with my guns. Cheese betrayed his uncle to hopefully in hopes of securing a prime position within the Marlowe organization. But now I'm assuming that while Cheese may be in, I think by the end of it, Cheese is going to be a goner because at the end of it all, Cheese betrayed his own family. How could you even trust anybody like that? Like, I feel like if anything, Marlowe's going to use Cheese until he doesn't need Cheese. You know what I'm saying? And the other thing I kind of want to touch upon is the McNulty stuff, which I'm glad I'm not the only one that's thinking this. Because, when these episodes came out on YouTube, at least episodes 1 and 2, I was a little worried about my opinions on McNulty, but I'm glad I've kind of share your opinions or you share my opinions, however you want to look at it, that this feels bizarre. It feels bizarre. I get it. I get it. It's a story beat. I get we're doing this for the sake of the grand picture. You guys did say that, it is bizarre. It's a little weird, but there is something that's going to come out of this. And I do get that. All pieces matter, right? So I'm just willing to just ride it out, see where the story takes me, but I'm just going on record and saying I do not support Jimmy's actions. I do not support anything he's doing. All this regression and just all this crying out for help, it's not cool. It's not a good look. He's down bad. He's pathetic. I'm just throwing that all out there right now. But that being said, now I'm ready to hop into this episode. I think I've talked enough. Omar's coming back. He has to be. He already learned about Butchie. And once he learns about Prop Joe, he's going to know that Marlo's single-handedly taking everybody out. So what's Slim Charles going to do when he finds out about Prop Joe? Is Slim Charles going to try to, take charge and go after Marlo? Is Slim Charles going to actually team up with Omar? Will we get another team up? Is Brother Muzan going to come back into play? I don't know. There's so many angles we can kind of cover and kind of discover and kind of play around with, because we only have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6 episodes left. Okay, 6 episodes left until the series is over. So let's stop talking, have a good time, and talk about it afterwards. But before I do want to remind you guys, if you guys want to skip the YouTube highlights and watch this episode with me in its entirety, options over to you over on Patreon. There you can find full-length, uncut, unedited reactions, as well as early access to everything else you see here on the channel, as well as exclusive reactions. So if any of that interests you, Patreon's the place to go. Of course, if you can't support me over there, you can always support me right here on YouTube. All you gotta do is like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Now let's stop talking, hop in, have a good time, discuss it afterwards. All right, guys, here we go. React quotes.
Joe will be missed. Very much.
Damn.
We like Joe.
And tomorrow I ain't promised to no one.
Keep playing like you didn't do it.
In business, life, what you learn to appreciate the most is a dependable man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I learned a lot from watching Joe.
We deal with you, or your second. No one else. Understand? To contact us, use this.
But what about what is?
But a cute couple.
How'd that play? Man overcame his grief. We should celebrate. Yeah?
Who we killing now?
City.
Hey.
I'm not gonna make a move. You know this.
Oh shit.
Yo, I need to go past home. Like this, I gotta tell him I'm not gonna be coming around for a time.
Ooh. We're gonna follow Chris a little bit. I feel like Omar's gonna catch Chris by surprise. Omar's gonna get to Chris's people. That's why they just set it up, right? Just because they're in the street doesn't mean that they lack opinions. Who's Haynes?
Yeah, we're going back through old cases, so we could find more than that.
He's gonna feed the story to the Baltimore Sun.
Is someone sodomizing homeless men? How can I not get specific?
We'll just say the killer is acting from sexual compulsions.
Jimmy is such a fucking asshole. I know he was doing something weird with the bodies.
I got word on another homeless murder. The detective on it says it's related. He says it's sexual.
Sexual?
Are they being raped?
He wouldn't confirm that. He just says that the killings are sexual in nature.
Write what you got. And I'll run about at 4 o'clock, see if it takes.
Public trust of public servants. Senator Davis abused that trust. He created a network of
What is
charitable
happening?
and non-profit organizations whose purpose was to accumulate cash
Does he work at the paper? I can't remember.
and
Or
intentions.
is he covering federal court for the Sun? Not to be all petulant on your special
What
day
should it
here,
be?
but since when does a prosecutor in this town stage a perp walk and not call the daily newspaper?
We called Gail Gibson.
Gail left for a freelance gig 4 months ago.
Who's replacing her on city courts?
From now on,
Communities from the self-interest.
just don't jam me up like that again.
What?
Be held accountable for his fraudulent actions.
You're gonna need a statement. Nothing too joyful. You don't dance on Clay's grave until you're sure the motherfucker's dead.
Mm-hmm. That'd be one hell of an awkward dance when he rises up from the grave.
After all the shit he's pulled, I'll tell you one thing, that fella right there is looking pretty damn mayoral.
Why? Because he's a man?
I'd say it's Mr. Bond's race to lose.
Senator Davis will have to account for that money.
This is weird. I mean, not weird in a bad way. I'm just like, damn, Chris has like a family and shit. So we're actually seeing them. Omar's definitely gonna walk up in there.
It's true to say if the scores don't go up before the selection, all the teachers gonna get fired.
What you mean?
When the people vote for whoever.
You mean,
Oh, election.
Nigga think you all that.
What?
Now, why you gonna go and do that?
Duke, you about to cry. Look it.
Fuck is wrong with you?
Ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm out here getting stuff done. You up in some house somewhere playing Max little bitch.
Oh! Yeah, Duke. Yeah, fuck that little... What's up? Yeah, come on, Duke. No, stand up for yourself, fool. Nah, man. Fuck. Fuck, man. Oh, but good that he stood up for himself, man.
I fuck him up good. Just say the word, man. Nah, man, I can't have you stepping up for me anymore, you know?
I feel you on that.
Well, talk to the man.
I'll still give him the word anyway. Go fuck him up, man. Because that was the same guy who beat up Randy, right?
Yo,
What's up, Cuddy?
Hey.
I need to train with you, son.
See that? What happened?
It ain't no thing. I'm just kind of getting a little tired of it, that's all.
All right, sir. Go get some gloves on and let's see where you at.
Right on. Good, Duke. Let's do something, man.
More money made clean. Hey, when you figure out what we're gonna do with that there, holler at me.
How do I do that?
410-915-0909. Take me off your clock.
Okay.
This firm is going to have quite a payday.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Stanfield and his people. It's just a matter of time before we're up to our asses in pre-trial motions, litigating a wiretap case. Joe gave them to us just in time.
Damn. Marlo ain't getting away this time. Now it's all gonna come down to who gets who first, Marlo or Omar.
They want more reporting on this, but I don't see where it can go from here. Cops are selling a sexual motive, but they won't explain it any more than that.
Just make something up.
He wants publicity?
Give him publicity. Oh, God, he's back.
Come back. Took a lot of money with you.
It wasn't about the money, bro.
Wasn't there about that.
Yeah.
Is that him? Old monk prefer the condo life, I see.
Damn.
Moving with muscle, too. Most likely they're expecting you to make a move. And here I am.
Mm-hmm. And Monk's the one who snitched on Bodhi to Marlo, right? If so, down with Monk.
We can't do much with the story unless we give it enough juice.
Juice?
We need to make this thing come alive on the page, or they're gonna bury the story like they did the last time.
I told you it's sexual.
But what the fuck does that mean? It's not like he's carving up housewives or strangling co-eds here. Why exactly? What's in his head? Is he raping them? Sodomizing them?
Oh my God, are you gonna start?
He ties a red ribbon around their arms.
Red ribbon?
Yeah, a bow. That enough juice for you?
Yeah, kinky.
Can we say they were molested? Is it fair to say that?
Sure. I mean, you technically did molest
You
them.
didn't get that from me.
If you want this story to fly, you gotta give us something different. Keep what you need in the file, but give us something with a twist.
Sexual serial killer isn't enough?
Gold world, I know.
What a world.
He started biting them.
What?
He's biting his victims. He's a biter.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. That twist enough for you?
Are you gonna start biting the victims?
Cannibalism here? For
now.
See where it goes.
And did he bite all of them?
No.
Just the latest ones.
A biter. That's great.
Thanks.
Damn, I want to see some action. Like, everything's all set up for something to happen. What are you gonna do? You're an idiot, bro. Maybe your idiotness will pay off.
Not everything come down to how you carry it in the street. I mean, it do come down to that if you're gonna be in the street. That ain't the only way to be.
Well, here it is.
Yeah. Well, here it is. The world is bigger than that. At least that's what they tell me.
Michael grew up fast.
Yeah, he did. Anyway, for a kid like that, my only plan might be fine, you know? Might could work for a boy like that. When a kid come to me with other skills, all I got is hope and wishes.
Well, that's something, I guess.
I wish it was more, son. I do.
Thanks.
Cheap asshole.
Atta girl.
You're not gonna have sex with her.
You got the investigation itself. Anything that breaks from headquarters, that's you.
What's left for me to do?
You can go and talk to the homeless.
React quotes from the homeless?
Just because they're in the streets doesn't mean that they lack opinion.
Ah.
How am I gonna find homeless people?
Not at home, I imagine.
No.
Go, my children.
Is this nut raping him?
What can we do? What can we say we're doing already?
We've got good people working it. Obviously, it would be better if I can keep them on it around the clock.
Done. Unlimited overtime for 2 detectives. Anything they need.
Is there anything you can do to further protect the homeless?
We're gonna have patrol units spread the warning.
Can't you have police sit on locations where the homeless gather? Monitor them like that?
Not without doubling up post units, which means overtime.
Overtime, again.
Blood in our veins, Mr. Mayor.
Damn. This episode's good. It's like juicy. What?
What's that? Give from your one true partner. Cell phone number, Marlo Stanfield.
Oh. Okay.
And Carver.
Holy
you
shit.
put the bracelets on that bitch, remind them again of my fucking camera.
Yeah. Okay, Herc. Okay.
You tell every last one that I do not fall alone.
Clay.
Think I'm gonna be the scapegoat for the whole damn machine? She. I don't see you and your kind with me on this. A whole mess of people think they belong on the fence, don't they?
Clay, it is what it is.
Y'all better hope not.
Just take a moment and think about what you're saying here. You can have yourself a pity party. You know where you'll be then? Out in the damn cold. No connections, no allies, nowhere to hang your hat in this damn town. Or you carry this for all of us.
Damn. The politics in the show is fucking crazy. Like, when it's your time to make a sacrifice, you got to. Fuck.
But win or lose, you're still gonna be back around before we know it. Am I right, Senator Davis?
Ah, damn it. Shit.
Stayed outside of Monk's all night. They left before morning, though. They'll be back, no doubt.
So Chris was watching Omar? Fuck, man. So they're gonna get Omar.
Gotta hold it with both hands. You know, trying to hit what you're aiming at, all right? All right, so come on, spread your legs.
Aw, come on, Duke.
What's the first thing you gotta do? Jack around in the chamber. Go ahead. It's hard to do. All right. So then, try this.
A revolver?
It's a tool. It's like a monkey wrench. That's all it is, all right?
Revolvers are technically easier to use, right? Because they don't jam, right?
I know it's gonna be
I don't know
hard.
guns,
Why
but...
you even want to do this? What is you thinking, dude? You got other skills, man. Smart like that.
I agree.
Well, a little shit stir. As per your request for additional manpower and man hours, unlimited overtime has been approved for the investigation into the killings of homeless men.
Bunk is pissed.
Well, what about surveillance teams? We need to be watching some of these places and watching the smoke hounds.
2 detectives only. You and the stalwart Detective Greggs here are what has been authorized. Nothing beyond that.
2 detectives working a red ball? What the fuck's wrong with this city?
What the fuck's wrong with you?
What do you want from me?
Ain't you still working that triple from 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, but Jay put me on this here.
Do you even see how fucking wrong you are? Do you even see it?
They're gonna pay for this case, Bunk. You just took a real detective off a real case behind your bullshit. Well, I'll fix that.
How?
These motherfuckers are gonna pay out enough for us to do Marlo Stanfield. Just watch and learn.
Jimmy, look at you. Half lit every third night, dead drunk every second. Nut deep in random pussy.
What an existence. Greggs, let's go.
Take the OT and work the hell out of your triple. Don't worry about your office reports. I'll cover you for the bosses.
Okay.
What's your name? Nathan, Levi, Boston.
And you know who the killer is.
Do you believe Satan walks the earth in a fleshly form?
They told me they still had you working out of this shit.
Oh boy, we're actually moving with this information.
It's been months since a
I love
boss
it.
has been able to find me. Ellis, how?
Police work, detective. Police work.
Go back inside, fool. Yo.
Y'all still owe him carry out? I want some of that pepper steak.
Lester, if I had it, you'd have it.
That's the cell number of the motherfucker who put 22 bodies on us.
I've been to the mayor. I've been to him on my knees twice already. Once for your case, remember? And all I could bring back was 2 men to work Clay Davis.
Ooh, and Lester finds out about that McNulty's fucking around.
What the hell does it matter that you have a fresh phone number?
More manpower has been assigned according to the PIO.
Fuck, everyone's hands are tied. God damn it.
You're late, but you got the goods, right?
Half of these guys in the streets are whack jobs. The other half
No.
borrow Finn. But yeah, I got good stuff.
What? So he's just making shit up? Come on, man. I actually kind of wanted to root for you a little bit. Like, everyone's desperate in this fucking show to get ahead somewhere.
No, it's easier, Jimmy. We don't need as much.
Now we need a wiretap.
I can monitor that myself. Anything we get up's gonna be illegal anyway, so we don't want anyone getting near it. No, maybe. I can trust him.
So how do we squeeze a wiretap out of my serial killer? Who's gonna call someone?
Oh my god.
A bullshit number on the paperwork to the courthouse. Marlowe's cell number on the tap itself.
Oh my god, really?
Fucking genius. Or not.
Or not.
The thing is, they got to believe it's your killer calling before they'll pay for a wiretap.
This time, the sick motherfucker's gonna call Mr. Ripkin with something only the killer could know. That should shake him up enough for a couple of wiretaps.
Damn it. I thought Lester was going to talk some sense into him. Alright, be careful, guys. So Chris is literally watching now.
Monk sure do like to retire early. Three go in and one come out. We're gonna wait on it though. They're gonna get better still.
You're a patient man.
You too.
I talked to Beatty. She knows she's losing you. I'm not saying this to hurt you, but she knows. You're drinking. You're out all night. She doesn't know where you are. And she's no fool, Jimmy. I was glad that you found her.
I mean, I was too.
For a while there, you were happier than I've ever seen you.
Mm-hmm.
She's great.
Yes.
She is.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do this.
You all right, Bubs? I'm good. Except for something that's been on my mind, but I see you into something, though.
I can take a minute.
I need to find something out, but at the same time, I don't know if I really want to know.
Best to know, Bubs. I'm living proof. Why is it on your mind now?
Been volunteering down Beaver House, doing like you told me. Man, say you want me to serve food.
You can't. It don't travel like that.
But I feel, I don't know. I went down to the clinic on my own yesterday, got as far as the door, but...
Tough to go along.
Yeah.
Give me 10 minutes.
Yeah. Hey.
Oh boy.
Busy?
No. Jimmy.
Fuck.
No, he's sleeping one off.
Are you gonna like tell her the truth?
Oh, I like that now. Relax, I'm not looking for a snitch. I know you're his partner in crime. I don't care.
Whoa, baby.
I mean, you know him. You know what it is that he can and can't do. Look, I'm ready to put him out, okay? For me,
You should.
for the kids.
You should.
I mean,
Should have been doing
if
that.
this is all there is to him, if he can't be better than this, I just want to know.
He's working this case right now. Serial killer, actually.
You are not going to try to tell me that this is about a case. Try that shit on some civilian.
He'll get his head in a certain place. He'll take a drink. I mean, a lot of us will.
It's more than just a drink he's taking.
Well, baby, I can't tell you what to do.
I don't like giving up. Okay, I gotta go back to work. Thanks for letting me vent.
Damn it.
Hey, you want to get started today? Sooner we decide
after
on
lunch,
school.
yeah.
I don't know what to think of this guy. I want to like him, but then he's like... Seems like he's a BSer. But then they're BSing him, so I don't know. Fuck. See, now he's just making up shit.
And they want you to believe that there's only one side to this story.
I haven't seen this guy in a while.
We have some facts of our own, don't we? We know who our leaders are, and we don't want them picking our leaders for us, do we? No. Let them hear you loud and clear. Clay Davis isn't going anywhere, is he? No.
Hell of an endorsement.
What is this I hear about you might not stand tall on this?
You got that wrong, old friend. I'm gonna carry this.
You damn sure better.
Nah.
Look here. The fuck is that?
Change your pace. I look kind of hot with the clothes on.
Sometimes, yeah.
Your serial killer called the Baltimore Sun. Some goof claiming to be your guy called a reporter over there. One of the guys writing his shit up.
It's gotta be a crank call.
Probably so.
Oh my.
You go over there and you set them straight.
Oh my god. So the one guy's lying on based on Jimmy's lie. Adding more to the story, and they're gonna have to work together on this.
Yeah.
Negative.
Good.
Negative means...
You know what it means? Must be wrong.
It ain't wrong.
All the shit I done, all the works I shared.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
You're disappointed. Shit, this ain't about the bug, is it? Sorry, Bubs. Shame ain't worth as much as you think. Let it go.
He said, quote, I came to take 12. I said, what happens after 12? He said, quote, I go somewhere else, unquote. He complained that the article made him sound like a pervert.
This sounds bizarre.
He called you on your cell phone? Why didn't he call the paper?
Well, I was all over the city yesterday handing my cards out to homeless men. He probably got the number from a card. Shit, I might have handed him a card.
I mean, if it's some other nut, we're gonna look like fools if we run any of this in print.
He dialed you.
Yeah, I dialed it back, payphone on South Hanover near West Street.
Did he sound black, white, younger, older, high-pitched voice or low?
He sounded to me like a white guy. Not a deep voice, but calm, almost monotone. He sounded older, I would say 40s.
Can I have your notebook?
Whoa, you can have his notes. I'll type up a copy and give them to you. But the actual document is property of the Baltimore Sun.
Type it up. Like now.
So you're saying this could be the killer?
Can we talk off the record? The homicide unit received a phone call this morning from a payphone from the same neighborhood. Yeah, well, let's just say we need to find whoever it was made both those calls.
He made another call?
Detective, as a newsman, I'm inclined to include
This-
these details in our coverage if there's a credible chance the killer
What
may be in contact with
a what a fucking weird ass story. What a weird
Every call he
situation.
makes, every word he says to you and to us.
They're both working
only
off each
provide
other's
information.
lives, not knowing that the other one's
We do know
lying.
the story, but you can't say he's contacted the police under any circumstances.
Well, Jimmy knows he's lying.
Going forward, is it possible that you would grant one-party consent for us to monitor your reporter's cell phone and office phones?
Absolutely not.
Now, we're perfectly willing to share with you the information that this individual has, but we're not going to consent to the Baltimore Police Department monitoring our phones.
You'll tap the payphone, I guess.
Don't print that either. He'll change up.
Well, I'll type up my notes quick.
Big story for you guys, huh?
Yeah, well, 10 minutes ago, I'd have said this whole thing was complete bullshit. Shows what I know, I guess.
Nah. He's the only one in the room that knows exactly what's going on, and he's being suppressed.
It's perfect. McNulty, it's perfect.
I couldn't believe it. All this bullshit coming at me, thinking, Christ, it's a waste of time. And then I realized this is the wiretap. Never mind me making a crank call to someone. This right here is Lester Freeman's motherfucking wire.
Right? I don't like how everything just like goes McNulty's way. That's just gonna basically support him being an asshole, a drunk asshole.
So look, explain it to me again, because I tell you, I think I'm a smart guy, but this shit makes my head hurt.
They think they're up on your killer's cell phone, but they'll never catch a call because this goes nowhere. I'm up on a live wire down at the detail office, listening to Marlowe. I filed exactly nothing, but use what I hear to rig the case on our real target.
Okay.
There's no mention of a wiretap. It's all based on a CI.
There it is.
Oh my, okay. Who? Fuzzy Dunlop?
If the machine is rigged, you're good to go.
You're up.
Good hunting.
Alright, something has to happen here, because they're playing around too much. Someone else is in there. Snoop is here? Damn! Ah, shit, you're here too? Oh man! Omar, you didn't get any of them? He really jumped?
What the?
Damn, man. Omar, you got your boy killed, bro. They were waiting for you. Everybody was waiting for you. Shit. I knew that something was gonna go wrong. Fuck.
What the?
What? Aliens? The hell is that? Alright guys, so that was The Wire Season 5, Episode 5, titled React Quotes. That was a good episode. That was a really good episode. Holy smokes. Okay, damn, where do you even begin? So, the McNulty storyline, as bizarre and crazy as it is, it's hilarious that it's working in his favor. The fact that he kind of like got some reporter to BS a story about a call, And McNulty's sitting there like thinking, huh, this guy actually is going off of my lie and building more of the story. So it's one more person that believes this. So it makes it more believable. And McNulty is just kind of feeding into him. And now he's got his wiretap from Marlo Stanfield. Speaking of Herc, my God, I did not think he was going to come around on this. I didn't think that was going to happen. I don't know what I thought was going to happen with that, but the fact that Levi, that was the lawyer's name, right? He's Levy, right? The fact that he said that Prop Joe gave him to us before he was dead, before he died, was like, that moment to me, I was like, wait a minute. I think there was a conversation that set that up, but on the flip side, Prop Joe, my God, you did not go down without, without a fight. You went down swinging, and you took the biggest swing of all. You made some sort of deal with Levy or something with the police, because the Marlowe's number is now in the hands of Lester, the man who's going to fucking bring down this case. You know what I'm saying? Or bring down Stanfield and like take the case home. Take it home for us. So this shit's getting crazy, man. But McNulty, I like it, and I hate the idea that his bad behavior is being rewarded by everything just kind of like working out in his favor. Like, he's a piece of shit. He's a scumbag, and he knows how to play the system. But everything's working out in his favor, and it is kind of fun to watch. It's entertaining. I'm not going to take that away from him, but I am still upset because that conversation that we saw between Beatty and Bunk, it was hard hitting. I didn't like any of it. I mean, Beatty is such a good person, and she's ready to just kick him out. So I'm guessing that's gonna really push McNulty over the deep end once Beatty's like, you don't have a home to come back to. If you're gonna stay out all night, don't bother coming back, or wherever you are, just stay there. The typical stuff they would probably say over the phone. If you're not coming home, just stay wherever you are. But yeah, this is crazy. And then we have the politics going on with the mayor and the money. Like, the schools need money because, what did it say? They're about to lay off 50 teachers and end a bunch of like special education programs. That's fucked up, man. And I get where Cedric's coming from too, because he's promised the police department a whole new day, and now everyone's like walking around with their hands tied, not able to do anything. But everyone has to kind of like work with each other as kind of like a balanced act. But everything's kind of out of whack. It's just crazy, like the situation we're in right now. So then Bubs has this thing going on. He's like unable to kind of move on from the past, even though like he got tested and he is clean. But yeah, this is just like a whole new setup right here. Like, this is like, if this was the mid-season finale, it was a good ass mid-season finale. You know what I mean? Because not only did Marlo get what he wants, McNulty got what he wanted. I mean, at the end of it all, Omar still got away, but I just thought he was gonna able to take down at least one of them. Like, I thought maybe he was gonna take out Snoop or Chris or maybe even Michael, but it was basically a 3-on-2 ambush. And what was Omar's buddy's name? He's gone. He's dead. Omar has like no alliances left unless he brings Kimmy back. Is it Kimmy? Kimmy, yeah, the one he was just recently working with. What about Ronaldo? Where's he at? Is he gonna bring his boys in? Brother moves on. I don't know. What is he gonna do? Maybe he's gonna have to align with Slim Charles. That's the only thing I can really think that's gonna help even the odds a little bit. But damn, man, this is some crazy shit. And the newspaper stuff is getting interesting now. Like, all the setup is like finally paying off with these characters. Like, I understand where all the like certain plot lines are going. It's just everything just seems to be working out. And even her coming through with the number. Like I said, I feel like that's enough to redeem everything. All the stupid shit he's done. Him just kind of just handing Marlo Stanfield's number over to Carver on a silver platter, and Carver just hands it over to Lester and says, "You're welcome," more or less. Crazy, man. This is crazy. And I like the idea that Duke wants to start standing up for himself. I'm glad that he did. Not gonna allow kids like Kennard to punk him anymore. So we'll see what happens with that. I don't know. This is just some good shit happening, guys, and the season's just like it continues to just bubble up. Let me just scrub through here, see what else is going on here. And what was up with the ending? I was kind of confused. It just felt weird. It looked like that he was like onto something, then all of a sudden, it felt like something got scrambled or something. Because then he's like, "What the?" He did the whole hands on his hips thing. So something went out of whack, and something's not going on right. So we got a win, but then we just took a step back or two. So we'll see what happens with all that. How did Omar survive jumping out that window? Because they're up quite a bit. Is he gonna have like broken legs or something? Because even Snoop's like, what the? He like dove out of there like Batman, bro. That was crazy. And if Omar actually did walk around with a bat, he would be Batman. That'd be funny. Just throwing that out there. But good shit nonetheless. This was a really, really good episode. I don't know if it was the best episode of the season, but it feels like it. I feel like last episode was really good too. I want to get back into where we're doing with Cheese. I want to know what's going on with him. I want to follow more about Avon. Like, there's a lot of shit that's just been set up this season. I just can't wait to see how it all kind of ties together or whatever as we get closer and closer to the end of the series, because this is it. We're already at the halfway mark. We're across the halfway mark of the season. We have 5 episodes left, so good shit. And I can't wait to see what happens in the next episode. I think I'm just ending it there. All right, guys. If you guys enjoyed my review, enjoyed my reaction, guys want to see this episode with me in its entirety, the options available to you right now over on Patreon. Links in the description down below or pinned in the top comment. And if you can't support me on Patreon, or go support me right here on YouTube, all you gotta do is like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Now I'm gonna get out of here, and I'll catch you guys next time in the next episode of The Wire, which will be Season 5, Episode 6. Till then, adios, guys.
And if you liked what you saw, tell your friends, tell your family, tweet about it. And if you didn't like it, shut the fuck up.